Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. So I'm excited, I'm really happy. I did something I have not done since the beginning of my second account. But first off, let me just talk about this account is my main account. I made place 942, which means I made top 1000. I get the guild Vanitas there, and also I got 3 power gems, meaning I have over 20 power gems right now, so I can do what I really want to do for a long time. But that's not what I'm excited about, guys. What I'm actually excited about, I'm gonna post a picture right here. Let me just take this one out of the way. Place 942 on main account, and then right here, guys, my free to play account made place 897. My free to play account actually made top 1000. So what does that mean? That just proves after all this time, after everything I've done on my free to play account, my free to play account finally made a top 1000 in high score challenge. And I absolutely lost my mind because it just, I knew it was possible. I knew it was possible to compete all the time, but like, boom, there's proof that if you guys are free to play, eventually you'll make it somewhere you really want to be. You just got to pull for the right banners, wait for the right moments, so on and so on. But I'm so happy, guys. Free to play account actually beat my main account. It would have been totally different. I could have made a better score of 14 million if I had more time. But if you guys know, this whole week I've been super busy, and I barely had time to do these 2 accounts. My last video, I showed you guys 13.1 mil. I ended both these accounts at like 13.565, 13,565,000 or something like that. So these 2 accounts are like 20,000 off or something like that. But either way, I made top 1000. I didn't care that I didn't do the best RNG possible. I got enough RNG to hit it, and it was great. So that's out of the way. I am definitely going to talk about a couple things about this Axel EX and basically my tips on what to do. So if you guys don't know already, there was story update. This is a heads up. There's 15 quests. 15 quests means 250 jewels every 5 quests. There's 750 jewels being right there. So if you guys need 750 jewels, go complete the 15 quest. But let's talk about Axel EX, guys. Wow. Okay. So first off, the release dates on everything have been totally screwed. We're missing like Terra B. We're missing quite a bit. We're missing quite a bit before EX Axel was supposed to come out. Also, does that mean like 0.2 Kyrie's like right after this? Because it seems kind of like a bait. But let me talk about, before we go any further into the video, this is hands down, I think if you want to compete in high score challenges, this is the best time to re-roll an account right now. Now, if your account is like 30 days old or less, I would say a month or less, and you didn't accomplish much and your polls were garbage, I would say re-roll right now. Especially if you're new, if you're 1 week old, make a new account, re-roll until you pull a EX Axel. If you can get Axel EX, you are set. You are set for quite a long time. Because not only are you going to get this Axel, but you're also going to get a Fantasia Mickey B for pulling the Axel. And while pulling for the Axel, you're probably going to get a bunch of other good medals you can use. And then as soon as try to do a re-roll where in 2 pulls you pull them. That way you can just go through story mode as fast as you can and then have enough jewels to pull for 0.2 Kyrie if she's a mercy pull. Because after that, you are going to be a very set new player. So out of all the advice, if you are new or 30 days or less, or if you just don't feel like your account's good and you really want to redo it, I would say go right ahead if you don't have good stuff already or limited medals. Just don't forget, there is limited medals. They all come back, so not really. So it's up to you guys, but this is definitely a time, if I was a new player, I would re-roll. So let's talk about Axel. Axel is a high score challenge game changer. Now, this medal itself is just like Cloud EX. It does exactly what Cloud did, but for speed, and it's a reverse speed. That means Divine Rose, and later on a future Keyblade that has a better multiplier slot in the end than Divine Rose. So there's another Keyblade that's going to come out after another one. So we're 2 Keyblades away, but there's another Keyblade that's really going to make this even stronger than what it is now. But the medal itself, why is it a high score challenge game changing? Basically, anybody who pulls this will be top ranks, top 5,000, top 1,000. I am pretty sure on this. Anyone who pulls this will be close to top 1,000 if they know what they're doing. Not even close. They are guaranteed top 1,000 if they know what they're doing. But what makes this a high score challenge medal? It raises speed by 3 tiers for 1 turn, lowers speed defense by 3 tiers for 1 turn, and inflicts more damage to higher HP. Nowhere on that description does it say deals 3 hits, deals 10 hits. It's a 1-hit AoE medal, guys. That is high score challenge king right there. That medal is gonna dominate high score challenges, especially since it's on the Divine Rose 3.00 multiplier, which is at the end of the Keyblade, and you can use pure buffs or pure percentage medals, and he can do everything by himself. He's a self buffer, self debuffer, and he's a huge, heavy-hitting, single-hit medal. This medal is going to change high-score challenges completely for anybody that pulls it. Now, let's talk about polling. Like I mentioned before, 0.2 Kyrie, if you guys are at 10,000 jewels, you can pull. Now, I'm not telling you don't pull. You do what you guys want. If you really want Axel EX or try to get Axel EX, then go right ahead. But if 0.2 Kyrie comes out in the next 2 weeks to a month, then you pretty much missed out on 0.2 Kyrie. But that's not too bad either, because 0.2 Kyrie will be in the pool system where this guy isn't. So once this banner ends, he's not going to come back until like probably Sephiroth EX or Roxas EX. Because I think in JP, during one of those banners, you were allowed to get the older EX medals that came out before. I'm pretty sure it was Sephiroth. I could be totally wrong, but either way, they do come re-released, so you do have another chance at them. But if you want to dominate in the next, the timeline is totally like gone to crap, but I would say 3 months for Sephiroth EX or more. But during those 3 months, if there's like 2 to 3 or more high score challenges, this guy's gonna take over for the top ranking. Zaldin B is still going to be a good medal. Zaldin B is still going to get you a really good high score challenge. It's still going to get you the rewards, but this guy's just going to be 3 times better, 6 times better, just because of that buff and debuff and higher multiplier, 150% guild, standalone medal. But again, 0.2 Kyrie is going to be a game changer for everything, not just high score challenge. This guy is also game changing, not game changing, but this guy, he is a game changer. He has really high strength. He's self buff and debuff. He is a game changing medal, just like Cloud EX is. Even if you don't use him for high score challenges, he will take care of everything else for you that involves using speed or even not involving using speed. But I want this personally because of high score challenges, and it's between Axel EX, 0.2 Kyrie, and Sephiroth EX is the 3 medals I'm hunting down for my main account. So anything that comes out between that, Terra B, Tsum Tsum medals, Royal Final Fantasy reprints, skipping, and skipping for my account. That's my personal choice. It's what I enjoy most in this game is high score challenges. And if I ever pull multiple copies of this, I can get good traits and go into Coliseum. But my main focus in this game is high score challenges, because all we have is Coliseum, high score challenges, and events. Besides that, story mode is really easy. Proud mode is easy once you have the right medals, but those two are always sitting there. So what I enjoy most in the game is high score challenges, and at the moment a little bit more of Coliseum. So I'm definitely going to go for this, 0.2 Kyrie and Sephiroth EX. So my plan is to pull for this. If I don't pull for it, I'm stopping at 15,000 jewels or 10,000 jewels. Or I might just waste the whole thing and resave, because when a VIP medal comes out, I'm probably going to purchase a VIP medal just to do medal showcases and show you guys setups with it, so on and so on. So I am going to go a little crazy with this until I pull it. If I don't pull it, oh well, this is what I want to spend my jewels on. And then after him is 0.2 Kyrie, and after 0.2 Kyrie, I'm literally not pulling until I see Sephiroth EX. So if I pull this guy on the first 5 pulls, I'll be happy. But again, advice for everybody else: if you don't have a times 6 strength buffer and you want one right away, you need 15,000 jewels if it's a mercy pull. And I explained in my previous videos why I think 0.2 Kyrie is going to be a mercy pull. So definitely have that ready. 10 to 15,000 jewels. I would say at this point be at like 12,000 jewels, because if we do get we have the organization event that's going to give us jewels. We might get another 1,400 jewels. We have story quest, another 750 there. Next week, when this week ends, we're going to have a new Union Cross, which is 800 jewels if there's 8 boards. So you do have quite a bit of jewels sitting there. And also, if you can push yourself in Proud mode if you haven't already. And then there's 30 jewels every time you do the end of the week raid boss. When you have to summon a raid boss, you get 30 jewels from that, or anything else they throw out there. So there is going to be enough jewels if you're at 10,000 to save up for Kyrie, especially if Kyrie comes next week. She's going to be here for 2 weeks most likely, and there's still 2 weeks to stay plus this week, so you technically have 3 weeks to 4 weeks until Kyrie comes out. Worst case scenario, with Kyrie's release until her banner ends, I would say you have about a month total to collect the jewels you need for a Mercy pull. So that's my only concern here when it comes to this medal is 0.2 Kyrie. This is a huge bait right before 0.2 Kyrie. Key art medals, and then we had the Maleficent Dragon with a Mercy falling price deal. Not Mercy, but falling price deal to 1900 jewels for Maleficent Dragon. Really big medal. And then Axel EX. This is all bait until 0.2 Kyrie. And if you don't have the proper jewels, you most likely spend money if you're capable. So just don't fall for that trap and just kind of do what you guys want to do. But this is all my advice. This is what I'm doing for my accounts. Again, huge pressure. Not pressure, but like huge point on re-rolling. Or if you're new, keep resetting your account. If you guys don't know how to do that, the easiest way to do it is have 3 devices. Device number 1, you're going to log in, pull. If you don't get Axel EX on device number 2, you do it again. And if you don't get anything on device number 3, you log out one of those by logging into the same account onto the 3rd device, and then you go back to that the first device, and you push new game because it's going to reset it. It's going to take away the account from that device and put into the 3rd one. And then once you have one you want, you can keep cycling through the 3 of them without re-downloading the game. So that's probably a little bit complicated. I do have a guide on it in one of my older videos, but the easiest way to do is have 3 devices. It's going to be necessary. That's how I get between all my accounts right now. So re-rolling, guys, Axel EX, high score challenge, king until Sephiroth EX comes out, and 0.2 Kyrie. Do not forget to save your jewels for 0.2 Kyrie. So definitely, I'm going to be pulling. Here's my plan, guys. Every time I make a video, 1 video per day, I'm going to pull. So in this video, I'm definitely going to go for a pull right now. Just making sure I'm recording this whole time because I don't want to redo this. I literally just got off work. I had a half-an-hour bike ride home. I'm sweaty and I'm tired and I don't want to stay up for any longer than I have to. So I'm so happy that it says recording at the moment. So 1 pull per 1 video a day. So even if I post like 3 videos, all on Kingdom Hearts, only one of those videos will have a pull in it. So this is video number 1 for today. And here we go, guys. First pull for Axel EX. Now again, this is just what I'm going to do. So hopefully I get on the first pull and I don't have to waste a bunch of jewels. That'd be great. It's an upright. You can suck it, Cena. Alright, Terra. I'm okay with the Terra. A 1 orb Terra. Blah. That's no good to me. That's no good to me. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a pull a day. This was like an idea I got from Metalcore. He was pulling for Shion. So I'm gonna be pulling from Axel. Just so I don't sit there and try to pull so much in a row and just be hugely disappointed. This actually feels exciting to do it this way because every day I'm looking forward to I might get an Axel. And if I don't get him by the 13 days, so today was pull number 1, that's 14, so I have 13 more pulls. On the 13th one, if I don't get it, then I'm just gonna keep spending until I get it or don't get it. We'll see. But again, this is not advice that I'm gonna give to everybody because you guys can benefit from all the other medals coming out. I just really enjoy high score challenges, and this guy is a high score challenge medal. 1 hit AoE. You don't even have to plan how many times you buff or debuff on certain enemies because he'll kill them all at once and you'll get the most score possible off that. So hands down, until Sephiroth EX comes out, no other medal is going to touch this unless they release something totally new like they did with World Final Fantasy medals. They came out of nowhere. Something like that. So he is going to be huge unless they drop something. Now that I think about it, they might drop something that's like a special EX medal out of nowhere. Who knows? But anyways, guys, let me know what you're going to do. Let me know what you think. Again, a lot of you guys are going to be like, this is bait. Don't pull, skip. It's obvious, guys, because Cloud EX was terrible result. And just by looking at notice and looking at what they offer, a Mickey and Broom, that is screaming pull until you get Axel EX and we'll give you a Fantasia Mickey B. That's how bad the rates are that they have to bait you with the Mickey and Broom. So Cloud EX, you saw Anthony, 20 pulls for Cloud EX and he got nothing. I did 5 pulls, I got nothing. I saw someone spend $1,000 worth of jewels and got nothing. So Axel EX is probably worse, if anything, just because how big he's going to be in high score challenges. And also they're dangling that making broom in your face. So it's up to you guys, but remember there's priorities in the game. If you want to be like my free-to-play account, and I finally hit top 1,000 on a free-to-play account that's only like 190 days played. It's not even day one free-to-play. This is not even, it's so early. Like, I can't believe I got to do that. But if you guys want to properly structure your free-to-play account, then you got to pull for certain banners and certain times, and then finally you'll kick in like I just did and finally make a really good score and get a really good medal. So this is a whole new start for my free-to-play account, because now I get the guilt, a ×3 buffer. I don't even care about extra attack on that, because again, I'm saving for 0.2 carry. So if I get like -60, -60 on that, and I get it guilted, it's going to be a really strong medal, especially that's a ×3 buffer on itself. So make your choices, guys. Just remember, if you want to do lucky pull, go for the lucky pull. If you're not over 15,000 jewels, or if you don't have 15,000 exactly, then I wouldn't recommend the lucky pull. But again, it's your game, guys. Do what you want. I'm going to do what I want, and I do want that Axel EX. And then after that, it's pretty much 0.2 carry and Sephiroth EX, unless I decide something else I really, really want. But those are the 3 medals that I've wanted just to continue my high score challenge runs. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.